Hello, my name is Sean. I'm going to be talking about trichomoniasis, which is commonly known as trich. So it's a sexually transmitted infection that's caused by Trichomonas vaginalis, which is a protozoan parasite. It's the most common infection in the world, and in the US every year there are over 3 million cases. It's known as a silent infection because about 70% of people who have it are asymptomatic, and it's also treatable. This is a trichomonad. It's a single-cell microorganism. It's pear-shaped, as you can see. And you kind of see those protein strands that are whipping around. Those are called flagella. They allow the cell to move and be motile and also to create dead cell fragments to eat. So what the flagella does is whip up against a cell wall until the cell dies, and then it whips up against it until it is broken up into fragments, and then it eats it. It can also survive only within the urinary and genital tracts. It can reproduce and multiply itself. It's only transmitted through vaginal sex, and the time between exposure to the parasite and infection can span anywhere between 5 to 28 days. And like I said, it mainly exists by eating cells that they destroy. So in the anatomy of women or those who have vaginas and cervixes, this is where trich shows up. Infection systems can look like vaginal and cervical discharge or mucus, itching, strong fishy odor, vaginal discomfort with sex and urination, and there's greater risk of getting trich during pregnancy and menstrual period because of the pH balance. In men or those that have urethras or prostates, trich can show up there. Infection symptoms are usually asymptomatic, so they don't know that they have them. If they do have symptoms, it can show up as discharge from the penis, which is thin and white, itching or irritation from inside the penis, pain in the groin, or burning after urination or ejaculation, they are carriers to women without knowing it. Determining diagnosis can happen through wet matter culture, which is observed under a microscope. There's also different testing that's listed here, where it can be determined whether someone has trich. Now, due to the high prevalence of this infection, it's important that patients are screened rather than relying on symptoms, otherwise the infection can be missed. It's treatable and curable through antibiotics such as metronidazole. If after taking the oral medication, someone has not been able to get rid of trich, they can also take paromomycin, which is a topical cream that allows them to get rid of trich as long as it's paired with another antibiotic. Metronidazole can be taken at all stages of pregnancy. Reinfection is likely if the infected sexual partner or partners are not treated at the same time. Complications of trich if untreated is it makes it easy to contract HIV and other STIs. If someone is pregnant, their child may have low birth weight or be born prematurely. And it's rare, but it's possible that trich can be passed through the birth canal. In men, it can show up as infertility, epididymitis, and prostatitis. Prevention is through abstinence, so refraining from sexual activity at all, or practicing safe sex with the use of condoms. And that's it. These are my references. Thank you very much.